Hi, my name is Brooke Lipman,
My name is Dr. Deb Lipman,
and this is Wine Together.
a podcast where we drink wine and have a chat.
I don't know why I started laughing. So sit back, relax, and get that corkscrew ready. We're talking about free stuff this week, right? Cheers.
Pros, cheers.
I did not want to do that too loud because my ears.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you want to start?
Oh, is it my turn?
You can start the conversation.
I will start the conversation because I think this is one of the most hilarious things about living here in Switzerland. And your dad, one of the first things that if someone asks about, what's it like to live here? Mm-hmm. He always says, you could furnish an apartment for free if you're willing to wait long enough. Mm-hmm. Because people do put everything out. I mean, we've seen dishwashers, ovens out on the street because it costs so much money to discard it. Mm-hmm. And so, and people don't just buy a new washing machine because it's the latest thing here. Mm-hmm. These washing machines and dryers are built to last forever. Yeah. And honestly, they just don't spend their money that way just to keep up with the Joneses kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And so it's very different in that aspect. So yeah, if you see something on the street and you need it, you can take it because there's a sign that says gratis mitzunehmen. So free for you to take, basically, is what that translates to. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's funny, even today. Yeah. I mean, we walk, every time we go to the store, we're on the hunt, it seems like. Mm-hmm. Oh, do we need that? Oh, we've found some really cool beer glasses. Yeah. Classic Coca-Cola glasses. Mm-hmm. Just so much. And one of my fondest memories as far as free stuff is you walking home pushing that chair. You pushed that chair, the white chair, pushed it all the way down the sidewalk, all the way to our apartment. It was so funny.
And it was not as comfy as it looked.
Well, I mean, at first you really liked it. Yeah. So it served you well for a while.
I liked it because I didn't have to sit at my desk for 4 hours a day doing online classes. Yeah. So when I had to sit for like hours at a time, when we were online for school, it was a lot.
Yeah, well, I guess that's when you discover if a chair's comfortable or not. It's when you have to use it a lot like that. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's how you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was so funny. I mean, that was one of my, that's one thing that I still think back on, and it brings a smile to my face. It was so funny watching it. You were so excited. Uh-huh. You were so excited to get that chair.
Well, I didn't have a desk chair, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. Nope, I don't think you did.
I had like that, maybe the little pink one that was definitely not for an adult.
Yeah, I don't know what's in my wine.
Is it a bug?
No, I guess it's foil.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it from the...
No, I think it's from the bottle. Anyway, yeah. What are some fun things that you've enjoyed finding gratis mitzunehmen?
I don't know. Well, we found all those Prosecco glasses, the gold ones. Mm-hmm. Those are nice.
They are very nice. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're a fancy set. Yeah. Yeah, fancy set.
Sorry, it's a text message.
Okay. Do you need to let her know?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. And so, yeah, that's funny. Mm-hmm. I remember early on, and I really wish we had not furnished our apartment at this point because we were walking to Cope and we were walking by that fancy restaurant in Darrington. And there's this really fancy restaurant that we have not tried, by the way. Darrington.
Is that a fancy restaurant?
It actually is kind of fancy.
Super fancy.
Well, it doesn't look super fancy, but their food's very expensive, and I think it's quite an exclusive place that people eat there for special occasions.
Okay.
And so they had a white leather couch out, Gratis Mitsu name, and it was in phenomenal shape.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit, I want that couch. I went and looked at it, and I was like, oh my God, I wish I could get this couch. What am I going to do with it? I want this so bad. I was so greedy. So greedy. I wanted it so bad. Because I love white furniture. I didn't get it. But it was, I bet it was a 6,000 franc couch.
Yeah.
Easily. Because our black leather one evidently sold for almost 10,000 when it was originally. That was the original purchase was almost 10,000 francs.
I guess obviously it's over 5 years, so it's probably over 10 years old now, right?
Yeah, probably.
So it was used when we got it.
Yeah, it was quite used when we got it. And so, and I didn't know that at the time. So when we were negotiating the price for it, they wanted 1,500 francs, and I was like, no way. But they evidently knew it was going to cost a lot of money to move it. Yeah. And so I said, we'll pay $750.
Okay.
And we got
well, we also got
750 francs, which was still a lot of money.
But we all had that weird little table.
Yes, which is still in the basement, I think.
It is?
I think it's still in the basement, even though it's broken. No, we need to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I know. So, yeah, it's still in the basement, taking up space. There are a lot of things piled up on it, underneath it. But, yeah, it was so heavy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, such a heavy table, but yeah, it was funny.
It was a table that was not useful for anything.
And it was so big.
Yeah.
It's awkward. Well, you tapped on it.
No.
I was told that you can keep this. I was told that you tapped on it and that's why it's broken. And I didn't think I remembered that, but
No.
I was told you tap danced on it.
Someone is trying to blame me for something that's not my fault.
But it was it's such a big, heavy, awkward table. Yeah. Which, honestly, I can see very good uses for something like that. But in this space that we have, it's not.
Yeah, because we have that
our space is
table.
Yeah, tight. Yeah. But, it's something. Yeah. But, who knows. But, yeah, you could just, we have some outdoor furniture. In fact, a lot of our outdoor furniture. Okay, so if you count pieces, if you count sets, not pieces. If you count sets, half our sets are from Gratis Mitsu here in Switzerland.
Yeah.
So that's kind of funny, And we've put stuff out, and it was taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, we put a few things out. You put something out. You put
two things out. It was the desk and my jewelry box.
And
the white jewelry box.
And the purple couch, right?
Oh, did that?
It got taken. Okay. Yeah.
I can't remember if we put that out or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's we've participated in offering free stuff and participated in taking free stuff. We've probably taken more than we've offered, I think.
Probably most people in Switzerland.
Yeah, but there's a chair out there right now that you were thinking about getting for your dad.
It's probably not out there anymore.
I wouldn't think it'd be out there. It looked like a pretty decent office chair. Yeah. I thought I was going to get to see you roll another chair down the side. But I love some of the beer glasses that we have.
Yeah.
We have, talk about the beer steins, not the glasses, that are like ceramic. With the flags on and the crest, like the burn. You don't remember?
No.
Okay. There's some really, they're almost like old beer steins.
Okay.
And instead of glass, they're almost like ceramic.
Well, I don't think I picked those up. I think you picked
I
those
just saw them earlier today when I was cleaning. And I thought, oh, these are, I remember picking these up. I thought you picked them up.
I don't.
We have so many glasses now, wine glasses, champagne glasses, Prosecco glasses, that we've picked up for free. So I had to make some space today. I've got I've got to figure out my cabinet space and things. So, but it's kind of fun, you know. I may have to get some storage so that if any of this is stuff you're going to want to take with you.
Yeah.
When you move out.
Whenever that is.
Dad
seems to think that will never happen. He said that to me the other day.
What did he say?
He said, no, you're not going to move out because you like it here too much. And I was like, really?
Okay. Maybe he just likes having it here.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny because I do think that, I have a hard time being away from everybody. I mean, I know you were talking about yesterday, I sure miss my half days home alone.
Yeah.
And I know you didn't mean that anything negative because I said the same thing. Yeah, I kind of miss it too.
Yeah.
I don't get as much cleaning done. I don't, I've had to force myself back to my reading.
Yeah.
And I haven't read today, so I've got to get back to my book today. So, I'm not reading as much. So, I think that there are things that, I miss. But I'd still rather us all be so close that we can eat together, have meals together. And no one have to feel like they were, in trouble or anything. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I've not seen electronics. That's something I've not seen out.
I've seen, like, toasters and, like, what else did I see out one time? I mean, I've seen, like, vacuum cleaners out.
Oh, okay. Huh, I saw the handle of a vacuum cleaner the other day, but not the whole machine.
Are you sure it wasn't like a dustbuster?
No, it was just like the tube and the floor piece.
Okay.
And nothing that it would attach to. And I thought, and it was sitting with a little cat carrier. And I thought, well, that just looks weird because from a distance, the cat carrier looked like the box of the machine.
Yeah.
That the tube would hook into, and you get close, and it's a cat carrier with this tube in the head of the vacuum. And I was like, well, that just is weird.
Maybe they were cat toys.
Maybe it was so weird. It was different, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think whoever those people were, I think their cat passed away because they had like a cat tree out there at one point.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of cat stuff. So.
Yeah. Now, probably one of my favorite things I've picked up, because I had been wanting these lanterns to sit out on the balcony forever. And there were some right behind Migros, and I was going to the store, and I thought, well, if they're still here when I get back, I'm going to figure out a way to carry them back, because one of them was really big. One was small, and I could put it in the bag. Because I didn't have I wasn't using the cart.
Yeah.
I just brought a bag with me. And so I got the small one in the bag, and then I got them back here and realized both of them were broken in parts. Like there was broken glass in one, but I'm still using them.
Yeah.
Because, they still hold my candle. And I still have light in the spring, summer out there at candlelight. And so I love it, and it's probably one of my favorite things that I picked up for free.
Yeah. I can hear the train.
Yeah.
I got a puzzle one time that I still haven't put together to make sure that there's all the pieces. And there was something else that I got that was kind of cool that I was just thinking about. I don't remember what I was just thinking about.
So puzzle, you haven't put the puzzle together?
No.
Well, I know the frames that we've picked up.
Yeah.
And from that same lady.
Yeah.
I think she like waits to see if we're both here or something. And she'll say, oh, they're here. And I'm going to go, by the time they get back from the store, let me put this out. Because they'll take it.
A bunch of stuff, I don't know, like, in the end of 2024, there was a whole bunch of stuff out there, before it started getting, like, really rainy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was something else I took. Other than the puzzle that I was thinking about. I don't know.
I hope you think it'll.
Oh, no, it wasn't from there, but one time when Dad and I were on a hike, I got a water gun for free.
Where was that from? Where was that at?
It was, not in Lone Coffin, I think. I think it was on the, like, that long way hike, not the one through Bucharest, the other way. Where you go by the horse farm, like, and then way past
I was going to ask when you go by the horse farm. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you went on that, because there's a few paths that you can take. So when you guys went past the horse farm, did you go right between the barns and then go up to the left?
Yeah.
I love that path. And then when you got to a point where you could go right or left?
We went a different way because we were looking for somewhere to sit and eat lunch, so we found the Wald House.
Oh, yes.
And
That's what I was going to ask. Did you see the Wald House?
We went past that after we ate lunch instead of going back the way we would have normally gone. And then we went into this little town, and it was near, I think it was a Folg.
Yes, I know that. I thought that was Lone. Is that
it might have been. I don't know.
But anyway, it's at the top of the hill.
Yeah. But there were water guns for free out there.
At the Folg?
Yeah.
Okay, have you had a Folg beer?
No.
Oh, okay, I got a Folg beer story. I don't know if this is the right time. But anyway, it was not free, but it was pretty close. We're talking like 60 Ruppen.
Oh my gosh. It's cheaper than the OK beers.
I know, it's cheaper than the OK beer. It was so funny. We were hiking with, I didn't know if I was, we're not supposed to, Kriggle. We're not supposed to say his name, sorry. Didn't know if I could do that. We were hiking with him, and there was this, just, I don't know, somehow we got into this town. There was a Folg open, and the two of them went in. It was such a small store. Honestly, the three of us with backpacks could not fit in the store. Yeah. It was that small. Cute little town. And so they went in and got a few beers for us. And we sat up on this hill in the pouring rain. It was raining so hard, and it was so cold. And we sat hoping that the rain would stop. It just didn't. And so we drank our little 6 Ruppen beer. That was hilarious. And that when they told me the cost, I thought, are you kidding me? Yeah. I mean, I know they're pretty good at finding cheap beer, those two. But I was shocked because it was a big beer.
Yeah.
It was the big one. I thought, I mean, it's not like it was a small can.
Yeah.
It was the big one that your dad and I normally split.
Yeah.
But no, we both drank one. And so then, and this was during COVID. So, we were, if we did pass people on the trail, we stayed far apart and things like that. And so, even though it was really cold during COVID, well, no, it's people always have outdoor seating here, even in the cold. The restaurants actually just provide blankets and sheepskin for you to sit on. So the outdoor seating is not only for nice weather like it is in some places. For here, if it offers outdoor seating, most of them, provide that year round. So this place had outdoor seating, and it was cold, and we sat down for another beer at this bar, and some protesters came by protesting immunization.
Oh boy.
And I mean, they had weird cards like, I'll never have with an immunized person, and I thought, well, if anything is working for that, right? It's so stupid. And yeah, but anyway, your dad, he never, gets political in public.
Yeah.
And he took their cards from them and ripped them up in front of them and threw them on the ground. He does not litter. He does not do things wrong. He certainly does not make a statement normally. He made a statement that day.
Yeah, because
and I was like, ooh, I'm so proud.
I don't.
It's just like something I would do. Just, I mean, and I probably had said something like, probably said like the S word that I don't let you guys use. But I probably called those people the S word. So.
Yeah, I mean, some people just are so stupid.
S word.
I'm sorry.
You said the S word.
But it's true. Like, that's the dumbest thing.
I know it's kind of tough. But free stuff. Okay, now here's my thing. I fall for gimmicks. I will fall for a free stuff gimmick every single time. So, certain grocery stores in the United States, buy 2, get 3 free.
Yeah.
If I have, and I love backstock. I love to have backstock in my house. I don't like to run out of stuff, especially not toilet paper and paper towels. So anything, rice, whatever, something that has a long shelf life, I will buy backstock. Cleaning products, I buy backstock. I make sure I always have stuff here. And so in the U.S., when I was buying things and buy 2, get 3 free, I mean, I wasn't... I'm not the type of consumer that goes into so much thought that if they can give 3 away, are they overcharging that much? See, I'm not that kind of consumer. I'm the type of consumer that's excited they're giving me 3 free. And so I like the free.
It's kind of like the other day when we saw the price of something was the discount price was more than the regular price.
Okay, I wish we had taken a photo of that.
I think I did.
That was so funny. It was only a few cents or a whopping difference.
Yeah.
But still, the sale price was more expensive than the original price. It was one of those things that I just don't know what to say about that. I don't know how they flubbed that up. But they flubbed that up. So other things about free stuff, like I mean, especially when stores offer stuff,
like the Cope Kids stuff.
I'm about to call somebody out.
What?
I have some bean bucks available.
Some what?
Bean bucks from LL Bean, $30.
Oh my god!
And so I can't stand to let things like to me that's free. That's free stuff. I can't stand to let that just go. So I'm seriously tempted to get in touch with some U.S. kids and say, I've got 30 bean bucks. Is there something you want from LL Bean? I don't want it to go to waste.
I one time had like 1,000 stars from Starbucks and I had to let them all expire. Because if you change the country on your Starbucks, it gets rid of all your stars, and I didn't want to keep going back and forth, and then they expired, even though I gave certain people my Starbucks and for certain people that were drinking Starbucks all the time, my stuff to get free stuff, and they didn't use it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I take the free stuff. If you give me that, I would have been there. I've been at Starbucks drinking me some free drinks. Except that one Starbucks on Capitol Boulevard. Do you remember that one?
The one...
We would go there a lot.
Yeah.
Where it was a weird... You could only get in and out one way.
Yeah, and there was so much traffic around
so
there,
much traffic. But at least twice we went there and I ordered my drink and it tasted like it'd been made with dirty dishwater. And I was like, okay, that's once. I thought it was just a fluke, so I threw it away. Then a few weeks later, I ordered the exact same drink and it tasted the exact same way. And I thought, it's like they were twisting a dirty dish rag into my drink. It tasted that bad. And I never went back after that. You know, look at the difference in price of stuff here than there. We were just going through this.
The cameras.
Just going through this. You can find a vlog camera for less than $100 in the U.S. and there are 1,000 here.
The one that we needed was 2,000 francs.
2,000 francs. And so yeah, needless to say, I'm here. I have to do my work on my own. I've got to get better.
Or we could go to Basel and go into Germany and see if there's a tech store up there.
Mm-hmm. That we could do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because there's that shopping center right there. Yeah. Right there.
We should do it.
Okay, it's 3.2 kilometers to do that walk.
Yeah.
And it's flat.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I mean, are you talking this week?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't have the money. I'm broke. But free stuff, though. Free stuff. Could we get that camera for free? I doubt it.
No. Mm-mm. Not unless someone has one that they want to lend us, but...
Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, oh, wow, we have to think about that. I hadn't thought about that, borrowing from someone.
Yeah, I don't know who would have one.
I don't either. I don't know, people with kids. Yeah, if somebody, has one, that would be kind of nice. But yeah, it's just, looking at the prices, I was shocked.
I was not.
I didn't expect that.
Everything is
I was expecting it to be 300 francs.
Yeah. We didn't check in, we didn't look at all of the, the electronic stuff in Giphy they probably wouldn't have. You
think they'd have electronic stuff that's...
They had some electronic
stuff. Oh, they had that sleep band thing that you could also use as a headband.
But that's not what I'm looking for.
I know it's not what we're looking for. I'm trying to think of the electronics we saw there, though. I didn't.
It's just like headphones and phone chargers and stuff.
That's all I've seen there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there was something there your dad liked. I can't remember that, but I'm pretty sure it was electronic.
It was probably like lights and stuff.
Yeah,
the lights that I really wanted.
Yeah, it was in the lights, I think.
I like the one that said "Let's Party." That was cute. I think it would be good for the background. Because then we wouldn't have to use the overhead light if we had the neon lights.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff out there. Yeah.
That stuff is practically free. I mean, look at
it. That's a good segue into free stuff because, there are stores, believe it or not, that do have very inexpensive things. Yeah, practically free.
Yeah, it's because they have so much stuff and they're expecting so many people to go and buy it that they can sell it for that price.
It's a nice little store. It's fun. I like the stickers we got.
Yeah.
I'm excited about my stickers, so yeah. Fun.
And I got these blankets for really cheap.
Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, it's funny because I'm pretty sure my vest came from that same store. And, my goodness, my turtleneck did too.
Yeah.
Very inexpensive. For here, I mean, yeah, because this is a winter. I mean, I could use this as a base layer for my hiking. It's thick and warm for winter and $3.95.
Yeah.
What? I know. It's shocking. So I went ahead and bought any colors that they had that were my size. I just went ahead and bought all the colors.
We could check Galaxis.
Oh, that's where we could. Okay, so we have one more spot to check for the camera. That's probably our best bet.
Yeah.
It's probably our best bet.
It's basic. It's Swiss Amazon, basically.
It basically is. Yeah. Except they don't. The only time they do free shipping, you have to have a certain order, and they still go ahead and kind of automatically assume you want to be the carbon offset people. Because almost every customer here would be all for carbon offset. Yeah. So they charge a little bit, for that. But yeah, it's kind of a good. That was smart. That's a good idea.
The fan that I have in my room. I had to put it together myself, but it was 25 francs from Galaxis.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. All right, that'll be next on our agenda, maybe for later today.
Yeah.
Gosh, we got so much to do, I think, but I don't know how we're gonna find all the free stuff we want. Your dad does tend to find fun stuff from people. Like, I mean, like you said, we've given stuff away too, but he is, I think, yeah, we've gotten some stuff. I mean, it's on loan for a lot of them are on loan, but they've been here a little while, and so, and yeah, your dad, oh my goodness, his thing is picking up bicycles on the street. So we have bicycles, yeah, that we picked up, and yeah, pretty kind of cool, you know, to be able to, just because that's definitely a hobby that he loves, and so you know he's, you know, when he picks up a bike, he's kind of excited about that.
Well, I mean, I've gotten a lot of free stuffed animals, so.
That's true. That's true. Lots of. Oh yeah, because there's a store. It's a grocery store.
I just mentioned this earlier, and then you just completely
rolled over it. I am so sorry. Let's go back to that.
Okay, we're talking about Cope.
Yeah.
The free stuff.
Yeah, they do have some cool free stuff.
Well, I mean, it's only the kids stuff that's never free.
Yeah, that's free. That's, you know, it's a seasonal, I think about 4 times a year.
Something like that.
They have these awesome promotions.
It's too bad the first year we were here, they had frozen stuff, and we didn't get it because we didn't know about
we didn't know, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, because when we got they had the Mickey Mouse stuff at one point, and so we got all of those.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But their stuffed animals are getting smaller and smaller.
Oh my goodness, dear, it was so adorable, but it's so tiny.
And like the sun, at least that came with the bowl also. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
A little sunshine.
Yeah.
And the snail also came with the bowl.
Yeah, the snail came with the bowl. But let's talk about those things that I can't stand.
The tree ones?
Oh my gosh, they're so creepy.
I love those. This is like what we talked about last time with the dolls.
Yeah.
Creepy stuff, I guess. This is what
they are. And then we saw something similar the other day in a store. And you said, oh, Dad would like this.
What was it?
Well, I don't even remember what store was that, but it reminded me of those tree stuffies, the plant stuffies.
It was. That's what it was. It was plant stuffies.
and I was like, it's so...
We saw them at Manor.
Oh, is that where it was at? Okay. Yeah, that was that's so funny. But yeah.
But I mean, I've found like stuffed animals on the road we had to wash. A lot of the stuffed animals I got here were free. So. Yeah,
you've those promotions are a lot of fun, and I will say it's funny because they're technically not free. We're spending a lot of money on this one particular. You have to spend
like 400 francs.
Yeah, 400 francs to get some of this stuff, and the promotion's not that long.
But it's not like it's on specific items. It's on all your groceries.
It's on all your groceries.
So you're already gonna spend that money on groceries, and so
spend it at that one
that's
store.
What makes it worth it. Because like in the U.S., it would be a specific thing you have to buy $400 of, and then you get the free thing. But here it's like all your groceries and you get points and it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
So it does kind of make it worth it.
I think it's a lot of fun because they really are good at these promotions.
Yeah.
The one currently going a lot of the stuff's not free, but it's highly discounted. They've got me.
We got electronics.
They've got me.
We got all those electronics.
We got some great electronics from there, from these promotions, and I always love the summer one. We got our boat. Yeah. We got our boat from there.
Yeah, we got
we did our boat.
And 2 rafts.
But we didn't get them from there. We just bought those inexpensive from Galaxis.
Okay.
But
can we get a paddle board?
I don't know that. You know what? That's probably going to be the summer promotion.
Let's hope. I want a paddle board.
And it'll probably be about 100 francs, but still, it won't be 279 francs.
Yeah.
And so, and the boat was 69 francs, but I was willing to spend that. Because Dad said, it came with everything, the oars, the pump. It had everything we needed for that boat, and we love that boat still.
Well, we do. Dad doesn't like to go on the river.
Yeah, sorry. Is that he just now tell you that?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
This summer, when I said we hadn't gone on the river at all.
Yeah. Okay, so I need you to remember that next year and not force it. Okay, or this upcoming year.
Yeah,
sorry, won't force that.
This year.
Yeah, it'll be
this year.
You and me going on the river.
Yeah.
Okay, so we won't be doing the boat because I can't paddle that boat. I can't row the boat.
That's okay. I can't either.
Yeah, so maybe somebody will come here that can help us row the boat. So okay. But yeah.
I think that's why he doesn't like it, because he has to row.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he just gets sunburned, so.
Yeah, and that's okay. Yeah, he can stay here. I promise I don't mind.
Well, he can meet us up at Luderbach.
Yeah.
And we get snacks from them. We've gotten free classes from there.
Technically, we have gotten free classes from there. Yeah, you know, when you get kicked out of the bar, because you're staying there too late. Did you actually get kicked out? Yeah.
Oh, because it was late, not because you did anything
Not
bad.
because I did anything bad, because I'm not barred from the bar. But I have been told a couple of times, you stay here too late. You need to go.
Well, I mean, if they're closing, they want to go home, but they still have to do all the cleaning and
Yeah. And so they took our drink order, I didn't know it was right before closing. And they took our drink order and said, oh, you by the way have to drink those outside. And we were like, what are we supposed to do about the classes? They said, we don't care what you do with the classes.
I mean, and I was, I don't know who I was talking to about this, but restaurants break so many glasses that if you take one with you, it won't matter. It's one less that they broke. I
understand that, but you still need to ask. Can I pay for this? I'd like to take this class. How much would you charge me for it? That's the proper thing. Don't just take it.
Yeah, I've gotten some glasses from people that lay for free that I was like, hey, can I
have it? I think Solaire.
Yeah,
she told you, she's like, oh, just.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I think it's more the girls. When we have a girl waiter, they'll say, oh yeah, just take it. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I've also, in Boston, I took a glass because the bar was so crowded, I was like, I'm gonna take it.
You probably shouldn't tell that out loud.
It's fine. My friends that were with me were like, just take it. Let's wash it in the bathroom. And take it.
Well, I remember when I was in college, I had ordered a drink, and they said I could not take it out. I can't take alcohol outside. Yeah. Because we were getting ready to leave, and they let me order another drink, and I was like, can you put it in a to-go cup? And they said, no, we can't put alcohol in a to-go cup. You can't take it with you.
Yeah.
And then the guy looked at me, he said, but I'm going to walk away now. And I'm just telling you, you can't take that drink outside in your big purse. I said, okay, then I won't take that drink outside in my big purse. And I did feel like he was telling me to do that.
Yeah.
Even though he said, don't do that. So, but I was young and dumb, and so I wouldn't do something like that now. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't. Well, in the U.S., you can't have alcohol outside of a restaurant.
There's lots of rules around alcohol.
Well, and you know what? It's not gonna matter anymore because the price of alcohol is gonna skyrocket in a couple weeks in the U.S. So, whatever. Anyway, but I did the same thing with taking a glass in London once.
What?
Yeah. I put it in one of my big pockets.
Okay, you need to stop this. This is the last one you do.
It was twice.
It's the last one you do. You can't do that anymore. At least here, I have at least heard you ask.
Yeah.
I've made you ask. Now you ask if you can do it. And it was so funny because remember the manager from 1881, he said, he saw 10 francs in your hand because you were holding the 10 francs.
No, I said, would you take 10 francs for it?
Oh, I thought you said how much for the glass, and he said, oh, that 10 francs will do, or something like that. Yeah, which was way too much to pay for a glass.
He didn't charge me. He let me keep the glass for free.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought he took the 10 francs.
He was joking about the 10 francs.
Oh, I missed all that. I really thought he took that 10 francs. I thought, I've been mad at him for 3 years. Or 4 years, I guess.
For free. But we don't have that one anymore, right? Because the 3 that we have are ones that you took. And they were all accidental, which so you've stolen more glasses than me.
Yeah.
Because I only did 2, and you had 3.
I was a little tipsy that night. Yeah. And it was raining, and, I've got every excuse in the world. Too many excuses. Why do we make excuses for our bad behavior? That's something. We do. Okay, so what's one thing you'd love to get for free? Like seriously.
I don't know. I can hear the laundry going off.
I assume you're going to take that out too.
That's
and
not my
what
laundry.
I just said.
Oh! No, I should keep that one in. That was funny.
Okay, goodness gracious. For free.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's so funny. A vlog camera. Yeah. I know. I don't either, because right now we have no place to store anything, so I can't even think of anything that I'm thinking, oh, I'd like to have that.
Well, I kind of got free alcohol one time, because one time...
free alcohol would take.
Did I tell you about... I told you about the beers, right? At dinner? Okay, so I went to buy a 6-pack of beers, and they only charged me for one. I didn't notice it until I got home, and then by the time I realized it was too late to go back. So the next day, I went, and I was like, hey, you only charged me for one, can I pay? And like, Dad and I calculated the difference of how much it would cost for the rest of them. And I was like, hey, can I pay it? Like, I brought the receipt and everything. And the guy only charged me for 5. Or not 5, sorry, 4.
Oh, okay, so you still got one free.
Yeah, I got one for free. He was like, oh yeah, like, I'll give you, or whatever.
So the young guy?
Yeah.
He's so sweet. He is so sweet. I just love him. I will say, people are kind here. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know we were having this conversation with somebody the other day. Was it last night?
About what?
With so-and-so here? About how technically people are mostly kind in Switzerland. Mm-hmm. You don't have a lot of...
Oh, I was talking about how old people are grumpy.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what it was.
But that one lady shoulder checked me for no reason off the train.
That was
crazy. I'm never gonna stop bringing that up because that was so mean.
Unnecessary, and the look on her face. No. And it was around Christmas.
No, it wasn't. It was in the summer.
Was that summer? Okay.
It was around my birthday.
Oh, okay. Still a reason.
Yeah.
You know, that was ridiculous.
It was so rude.
Anybody hear that?
Yes, they're going to be able to hear it.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I know. That was very unfortunate. It might have been Saturday night when you weren't with us.
Huh?
It might have been Saturday night that we were having that conversation when you were not with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed you, but still, I understand.
It was cold.
It was cold.
And I wanted to watch football. But the funny thing is, you guys did get there right after the first half ended.
Home, you mean?
Yeah.
I know. And it was a long ride home because we had to change trains, I think. Maybe we didn't change trains. But anyway, it was, we definitely, So, because we rode the bus to Herzogebuchsee on the way out. Okay. And got on a train in Herzogebuchsee. Okay. And then, got the first stop. Okay. And then on the way, so maybe the ride home we went just one train in the bus.
On Saturday? To Bergdorf?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it wouldn't have been faster just to take the green train?
Well, I think that's what we came home on. Okay. But, this was, in order for us to get there at a particular time, we had to do this route. Okay. Yeah. But it was the Pseudo-Span from Herzogebuchsee. And evidently, the SOS button is a little too easy to accidentally hit. Oh, yeah, that was an oopsie. We're standing there because there's no place to sit. This train is super crowded. And so we're standing there, and I hear all of a sudden, beep, 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 and I'm seeing green lights flashing, and I was like, oh, shit. Your dad said what? I said, go, go, go. And so we go all the way to the next train car. And then we're looking. He keeps looking. Your dad's looking. Let's see if somebody's coming, running down. So somebody could have been in a lot of trouble, and guess what? No one came to their aid. So, yes, the SOS is hard or easy to accidentally push, but it doesn't matter. No one's coming to your aid. It was so funny. But it was a very crowded train that evening. I was like, jeez, the bus was late. We thought we were going to miss the train. Got there just in time to jump on the train and take off. And then there was no place to sit. So it was kind of funny. So we did have to stand for that 10-minute first stop. which is okay. You know, it was still a lot of fun. It was cold, very cold.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious, that's something. I would like to get free wine. You're right about that.
Well, I was going to say, people are so mean when the train is crowded. Like, they're so rude when the train is crowded. Mm-hmm. Because, like, they don't let you through.
Mm-mm. And they don't take their bags off the seat. Guess what? You didn't pay for that seat.
No.
Take the damn bag off of it.
It's like, people are just so mean. And, like, when you're obviously, like, when there's obviously no space, mm-hmm. they don't care.
Yeah, I remember that man kicking me that time. He was very rude. And again, that's my issue, is you pay for one seat on that train. You don't
pay for a seat, you pay for a ticket.
Yeah, but that ticket only provides one.
Not even. It doesn't count the seat. If you want a seat, you have to pay extra for it.
Oh, if you want to reserve a seat, yes. But I'm talking about people who just put their bags in a seat so that people can't sit beside of them. And that's not, you didn't pay for your bag to have it. No. You didn't buy your bag a ticket. You bought yourself a ticket. So put your bag above your head, put it between your legs, put it under the seat, behind the seat, but don't put it on the seat beside you. So, because you didn't pay for that.
Yeah, like, even if it's crowded, most people won't sit next to you if that's, like, if they can stand or something. Mm-hmm. So, like, I'll put my bag on the seat, but if we're at a stop, I'll move it if it's crowded. But if there's plenty of space, I'm not going to let you sit next to me.
I understand that. If there's plenty of space.
People do that anyway.
But don't, my issue is, you know, if you're traveling here, because trust me, it's usually travelers that do this. Mm-hmm. And it just makes me so angry because, you know, but still, because you didn't get a free seat. That was no free stuff. That's not free stuff. Yeah. Free stuff is what you find on the street and it says gratis mitzunehmen.
I've had to stand on, like, 30-minute long trains because there's no space.
Yeah, I've had to stand, you know, in between cars. And it's just, it's tough. Yeah. And I'll never forget one time because we were going on a trip. I didn't know where we were going. It was a surprise trip. Mm-hmm. But we had to leave on a Friday evening because, you know, work. And so I was ready and I wore my boots. You know, I wore my knee-high boots and they had a heel and I thought, oh, I want to look kind of cool and, you know, going on a weekend trip.
I have to bleep out so many freaking words.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway, and so I didn't know I was going to have to stand on the train. And I had to stand for 2 hours.
Well, you have to expect that.
I didn't. I didn't expect it. So it was a little frustrating. I was like, oh gosh, I wore my heels. Why did I wear my heels? I didn't notice.
Yeah. It's not an airplane where, like, when you buy a ticket, you automatically get a seat.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
which, though, on airplanes, sometimes you don't get a seat if you buy a ticket. Because if they oversell tickets...
But you do get a seat because they're not going to let anybody just stand in the aisle on an airplane.
Well, no, somebody they'll just kick you off the plane.
Well, I understand that. So, but that's what I'm saying. You technically get a seat because they're not going to let you stand in the aisle the way they do. Yeah, it's not on that plane. Yeah, that's you know. So that's a tough call. But you know, sometimes you've gotten decent compensation.
One time I got $800 for having to be kicked off my plane.
Yeah.
I should have held out for 1,000.
You know what? It's so funny because I have volunteered. They've asked for volunteers, and I have volunteered more than once and never got anything like that.
Well, you have to wait for them to offer money.
Well, I guess I'm just too nice because I really thought that they would offer it like a first class upgrade or something. For
it
the
was
next
originally
flight.
when I was waiting in line to check in. It was originally $300. They were offering $300, and I was like, nope. And then finally they got up to $800. I was like, there we go. I'll take that one. Mm-hmm. And then I got on a better flight anyway, so.
I do. I tend to say, oh, okay. I'll never forget one time someone wanted to change seats with me because he wanted to sit with his wife. Mm-hmm. And the flight attendant was so sweet. She was adorable. And she said, would you mind so that they can sit together? And I was like, of course not. And I traded seats. She said, I'm going to tell him he has to buy you a drink. Well, we knew that wouldn't happen considering who he was. You could tell. Sorry. You could just tell he didn't believe in alcohol. And So I didn't get the drink. Oh. She didn't even offer to buy me a drink. The flight attendant should have got me the drink. I mean, the airline could have afforded a couple of vodkas. But I didn't get that. And not only that, but the man who sat behind me kept his hands all over me. Ew. He would not, and then he was constantly getting up. I mean, every 20 minutes he was up out of his seat. And I was like, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe I was nice enough. Yeah. And this is what I get.
See, I wouldn't do that because if they desperately wanted to sit next to each other, they would have paid the extra money to get seats next to each other.
Which is why a lot of times I don't get to sit with somebody.
I mean, I've flown by myself enough times that I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to move seats unless you're offering me a window seat or a better seat. I'm not moving for someone.
Yeah. Well, this one, technically, well, it wasn't a better seat because both seats were an aisle seat in the middle row. Mm-hmm. So, but it was 2 or 3 rows ahead. Okay. You know? So, but yeah, that was my thing. It's like, and why did it have to be so bad? Mm-hmm. And then they never asked me, oh, thank you for doing this. How was it? Because I would have said, this man had his hands all over me, and he kept getting up every 20 minutes. It was terrible. Mm-hmm. And I never did get that damn vodka.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I just,
you know.
No, it's not that bad. But people get so entitled on airplanes.
They really do. It's kind of weird. Mm-hmm. That is kind of a weird thing. What is that? That's bizarre.
Because they think, like, you know, they seem rich.
Not everybody can afford to fly, so
yeah.
I can. I think that's too bad that, you know. But I always, and then I know we've talked about this before, and I know this is stupidity on my part. But I always thought, you know, I even taught you guys, my kids, you know, you treat people the way you want to be treated. Guess what? It doesn't work. No. I'm nice on a flight and, you know, offer, you know, to let somebody sit together with their family. Yeah. You think anybody's going to do that for me? Hell no. You think they're going to give me some vodka? No. I didn't even get cheap white wine. I didn't get nothing. Right, well, and then I got this man that, you know, wanted, it was gross. And so anyway, but yeah.
This episode's getting long.
I know, okay. But anyway, I hope you guys find free stuff. I mean, I love to find free stuff. Yeah. And I hate that I fall for the gimmicks. I hate that I fall for the gimmicks that the store offers free stuff because, you know, I do. I always want to get those free little thingies from Coke for you. Mm-hmm. I always, if I see a stuffy, that's my first goal, is to spend 400 francs to get you a stuffy.
Yeah, but you get a month to do it, so.
Yeah, but it's so hilarious that I definitely will, you know, work for free stuff. Mm-hmm. It's so weird. But anyway, we hope that you guys have enjoyed the conversation.
We'll be back next week with a new bottle of wine and a new topic. If you want to join the conversation, follow us on Instagram and TikTok @WineTogetherPod. And if you don't want to miss out on our regular weekly episodes, along with all our bonus content, you can find us wherever you get your podcasts, as well as subscribing, liking, and commenting on our YouTube, Wine Together Podcast.